Should we just start?
Oh, I really love saying objection, but in this case, I'm just
Objection!
being...
Objection! Dun
Alright.
dun 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 dun
You
dun dun
speak,
dun
then.
dun
What
dun
is your
dun.
objection?
My objection is cats are awesome.
Sustained. Anyway. Yeah, last time.
Denied. Continue.
Well. Sorry. The objection is overruled. Alright, last time not too much happened. We did a lot of planning. And Zacharias and Cash did some shopping. That was quite hilarious. And totally creeped out the shopkeep, but then befriended him with some spells. So, everything is fine. We also tried to drink a dwarf under the table, which we failed horrifically. And we tried to murder him, but also failed horrifically. So, a bit of a stalemate. We did find out there is a secret passage between the tavern and the keep, and that the barkeep did something down in the cellar last night. We don't know exactly what, and every attempt to go down there failed horribly. But I think we were posed to try that again, sort of this night, and I think that's where we left off last time. It was basically Sirius and Cash picking the lock on door to go down in the basement, because the plan is, if there is a secret passage there to the keep, we can sneak in as servants with papers and everything, which we have forged. And creep around a bit, see what we can find, see if we can murder someone, see if we can find something out. And I think that is where we begin, actually. Did I forget anything?
Well, we did get some information from the dwarf, I think.
Yeah, about siege engines and how
Yeah,
to...
nothing amazingly useful, but still. And I think the reason why the innkeeper was in the tunnel is because he stole wine.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe he didn't steal it, but maybe someone in the castle wants to earn some money by selling it.
We know that the barkeep's brother works in the castle as one of the captains.
That's right.
And apparently he is fantastic in every way, and someone we must murder also somehow.
But you do have 10 doses of arsenic.
We do. It would be great to poison the garrison, not just him. But we'll see what we need to do. We also learned about the old lady with the stew, right?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right. We can't let those lunatics run free.
Which lunatics?
The fantastic guy.
Very well.
We also still need to find a way how to exploit the affair from... Who was it?
Captain Mott and Captain Enderley. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can. I think we can do that fairly easily, to be honest. Yes.
There's one other thing which we learned last time, which is the fact that they finally discovered we've escaped.
That's true.
It's now actually known to the world.
Yes. But they don't know the danger we pose.
The danger that we pose, I'll find out whenever this wall falls.
I don't think we will be linked to it, actually. We won't really leave Zacharias, for one, will not leave a letter explaining why he did it, at least.
And this is
I just burn a massive letter into the ground, like 10 fields long.
You do that. That'll be great.
And it's not just a letter of words, it's just a gigantic letter A.
Just tags the wall like Zorro.
I could leave a giant letter that's written in some really obscure language that no one knows.
No, just one letter.
Letter?
Q. No, just one letter. Just Q. L.
Oh, jeez.
R.
Oh,
how horrifying the humanity are.
It's true.
Must write it Infernal.
We could write it, with our symbol, the group symbol.
Just put the group symbol on the wall. They have no idea what it means.
Anyway. Yeah, that's where we begin, I guess, in the attempt to breach the fortress of solitude that is the basement of this tavern.
Alright. You are sort of in the inn. You were on your way to unlocking the door, I believe. Or did you do that last time?
We did not unlock the door. We were going to unlock the door, but then we ended the session.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
So I'm following Lady Cash to wherever the door is.
Let's be stealthy, shall we?
Stealth would be advised, probably. I would like double guide at stuff before we came down, so it's 21. So 21 and 17. Not bad.
Right. You move to the door in relative silence.
Okay, let's try and open it.
Working together.
Of course. God damn it.
Are you including a +2 from your thieves' tools?
Yes, this time I am.
The door sort of cracks a little bit and makes a little bit of noise, but you try again, I suppose.
Maybe Asurius did. With that 29.
That was a natural 20.
Sure. Sort of making a little bit of noise. Apparently pays off as a series sort of, continues to push and pull the lock until it's suddenly just let's go. Apparently he found the weak spot in it, if you will, and it opens up, showing sort of the stairway down to the dark basement.
Like when we broke out. Only the two of us together could get us out.
Well, let's go. We don't have to do another stealth check, do we? To go down the stairs?
No, it's fine.
Okay, let's go then.
We sneak down.
We go stealthy, yes.
All right. You move down to the basement. You sort of see first here. There's a storeroom. It's just basically has some barrels. What you would assume would be, for example, apples. Stores of food basically. And then a little further in, there's sort of the cold room, stone walls of a very, very old construction, wine cellar. Mostly, it seems, they're barrels of the generic sort of ale from the region. Good by itself, but, it's sort of, if you live here, this is what you drink, and so perhaps not the most interesting for someone native. You also see that there's a couple of new barrels. Looks very fancy, actually, standing here. The place is quite big, and there's a lot of barrels here.
Cash looks to Asurius. Should we look for a secret passage?
Yeah, let's have a look around.
Perception?
Yes. What are you looking for?
Hidden passage.
Alright.
Ah.
I'll roll separate then.
Yes, indeed.
You
So
sort of search through, take good time to do it, and you actually don't. You don't seem to find anything here. It seems that it's just a wine cellar.
Cash will look behind. Look at those fancy.
You should know you can take. I mean, basically, you can take instead of rolling because you do have good time right now. So you can decide to take a 10, I believe. Or if you spent the whole night and do not sleep at all, I guess you could take a 20.
Well, let's take a 10 on my perception, so it's 23 then.
23. Do you agree with that, Asurius, or?
23, do you have
I
a
will-
plus
I will agree,
13
I
on
will
perception?
I will agree. I will take 10 and give her a +2, so 25.
You can roll the take 10, by the way.
Yeah, you've got take 10 with an additional +2 due to me.
Okay.
+16 +2 is 18. You continue to search, taking yourself even better time. No rush this time. But you simply can't find anything. Either it's not here, or you might have to ransack the whole place to find it.
Cash would like to check out those fancy barrels.
Right. They appear to be wine barrels.
Is there any seal on them, or?
There is a Italian guard sort of mark on them. And there's the name of a brewery, fancy elven name. You don't know it. I would assume it's something from the mainland.
Can Cash look behind them?
She can.
She will.
All right. She looks behind the barrels. There's nothing really there but stone wall.
Oh. Cash looks at Sorius. You think we need a wizard to find this hidden passage?
It wouldn't hurt, I guess.
Cash looks should you go and get him, or should I?
Does it really matter?
No. Just who wants to do it?
You keep having a look around, seeing if there's anything we've missed. I'll go up and fetch the wizard.
Okay. Let's do that.
So Azurius goes and fetches the wizard. I presume I can go upstairs without anything stopping me. Manika?
No one's. You don't meet anyone.
I go to Zacharias' room. I guess I
Sure.
quietly knock on the door.
You hear a faint rustle. And then, who is it?
Azurius.
What do you want?
Me and Cash managed to find a way into the basement, but we can't seem to find the passage if it is there.
I see. Very well. You can hear the sort of the quick gathering of things. And after that, Zacharias opens the door.
We didn't feel like ransacking the place, you understand?
He nods. Very well. Let's go and take a look.
Try to be quiet.
Zacharias moves slowly and tries to be quiet.
Have a guidance since we're at the top of the stairs and not many people can.
Sure. Well, Zacharias goes down into the basement to have a look around.
All right.
I guess, he can take a 10 if you two take a 10 and give him a +2 each.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Plus a guidance. That'll be...
Guidance at +1.
Yeah. That'll be 27 perception in that case.
Yeah, just go ahead and add all the stuff, so. So we'll take 10 + 5.
Sorry, what was your roll? Your perception?
27.
7. Right. Zacharias searches around, and he does actually find some outlinings on the wall that the others have missed. Perhaps due to sort of the dankness here, or simply because it's very, very hard to see. This is a very masterfully crafted hidden door. And, let's see here. Yeah, it's a very masterfully crafted hidden door, and as you sort of look around it, he soon finds a stone that appears to be slightly off color. It appears to be able to sort of be pressed inwards.
Alright. Zacharias nods towards the stone. It seems to be here. And he points it out so the others can see it too.
Alright, yeah.
Cash nuts. Should we try and open it?
Maybe. I'm not sure. If we go in from this passage, seems to think I would like to. Well, he seems to think. Well, I suppose we could open it and stay inside the the passageway for the rest of the night, perhaps, and then emerge in the morning when the rest of the servants enter the keep. Otherwise, we need to find a way down the basement without alerting the barkeep during the day.
That is a point. I assume our invisibility is not enough to coat all of us.
No.
How sad. Well, that's one way to do it, I guess.
The other way would be to arrive at the front door. And trust that the papers and the disguise holds.
Well, we're going to have to hope that regardless of which way we go. If anyone does not recognize us, they might decide to give a quick question.
Sure.
It happens.
Zacharias shrugs. It matters little to me. This seems to be a useful way in.
Well, the question is, do we explore it now, then? Or not?
When else should we do it?
I see your point. There's no other...
Then let's explore it.
Shall we get the rest?
Sure.
Who will go fetch Dragon and Knight?
Zacharias grimaces. I'll go and fetch them, why not? Oh yes, gather your things. We don't really know where we're gonna end up, truth be told. And maybe we should just do a quick scout this night, and arrive as normal in the morning with the papers and the disguises.
Do you want?
Oh, Zacharias glides up again.
All right. You go up here.
Yep, and tries to wake the knight and the dragon.
It will not be too difficult to wake up Marcus.
Chiron will be snoring slightly, but he will wake up quite quickly.
Zacharias will, in short, terse terms, explain what the party is currently doing, tell them to gather some of their things, and follow him.
Aaron will not, and get his things, which aren't many, and follow Zacharias quite quickly.
Yep.
I mean, out of character, I mean, we could even, I don't know, I guess when we open up the pathway and take a look inside, if it's not used at all, we could even have like a base camp inside the passage.
So we need an escape still.
We have two ways, I guess.
The point is, though, as you said, leaving during the day into the tavern could be a bad idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know how close the entrance is to somewhere that's easily seen, so I can't say exactly, but
Yeah, is the door to the cellar, is it visibly from the tap room?
No, the door's sort of in the back behind a lot of stuff, well hidden.
Okay. But if
If someone just passed in here, they wouldn't see it.
Okay, so we could potentially just creep in and out of this place without even the barkeep noticing.
I mean, he would most likely notice if you can. It's sort of, you have to go sort of behind, in a door from the tap room that leads to sort of the behind areas. So if you just wandered back and forth all the time, he would definitely notice.
if we did it If it happened like once in a while, he might not.
You'd want him to be out back or something.
Okay.
Whenever you did it.
All right. Well,
But distraction with ghost sound each time.
Zacharias will take a look at the wall and he will press the stone.
Right. It sort of needs to slide, and it slides quite easily and freely, actually. Sort of. The stone slides in, and the opening opens up. It does so almost with no noise. It seems to be very well made. Most likely dwarven crafted stonework. Behind it, you see a very narrow and sort of small tunnel. Perhaps this reinforces the idea that it was originally created by dwarves, as it is not a very comfortable place to be, sort of cramped, narrow, and dark.
Before we enter it, Zacharias will carefully study the floor to see if there is any mark of passing.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like, is there a thick layer of dust on the floor? Is it a lot of footprints? How often is this used?
Oh, there is sort of dust, but you would guess that someone moved through here not too long ago.
Just someone with footprints, not carrying anything or dragging anything?
It doesn't seem so.
Okay.
It seems that, I mean, whatever's dust here, you can't really tell footprints. Perhaps someone was wearing a robe. Perhaps something was being sort of moved. You can't really tell. I don't think any of you have track, do you?
I have survival.
Well, you can attempt
You
to
need-
tell them.
Yeah.
I think you need track to be able to tell a lot of information.
So I guess we all-
Track should be a survival skill check, shouldn't it?
track itself, it's a use of survival skill check,
Oh,
but it's
wow.
actually there's actually worth like feet for it.
No, you can't tell much more information.
Well, let's take a look, see where it leads.
You all walk through.
Is it dark in there?
Yes, there's no lighting. It doesn't appear to be any way to make lighting here. So.
So, light spell anyone?
Let Cash go first.
Fine.
Like, 20, 30 meters ahead, something like that.
And then for the rest of us, maybe a light spell?
Maybe, but she needs to go first. I think, when she basically calls out that it's okay, we're gonna fire up the light.
I don't know how many light cantrips we have in the party. I know I've got one.
I definitely have one as well. I think we have plenty.
There's lots of light. We'll start a party in here.
It's like,
Anyone got dancing lights?
it's like a laser show when we exit.
We have arrived, everyone.
Where have we arrived?
I can see your name tags through the wall, but I can't actually see the ground.
I can't see anything.
Nor can I.
I'm cheating to see your name tags.
Cheater.
How are you cheating?
If you just scroll around, there's revealed tokens. You can sometimes see them if you zoom out far enough. I can't tell who I'm seeing though. I can't see enough of the name. I just see the letter.
Cash reaches the end of the place, of the tunnel, and she sees that there's a similarly discolored stone that will perhaps open a passageway out.
Are we supposed to see a map?
No.
Oh.
It's dark in here.
Well, Cass can see.
Yeah. She sees the discolored stone, and she's met by a wall.
So it's the same discolored stone as before, so it's a hidden passage.
Yeah, it basically means the exit of the tunnel.
Casual puts the button or brick or whatever.
Alright.
Initiative.
We open up into the middle of the like the middle of the barracks where everyone's sleeping. That'd work well, wouldn't it?
They're not sleeping. They're standing in a half circle around the opening.
They could hear us going down the tunnel because none of us said we made stealth checks.
Cash makes her way out the tunnel between a lot of barrels and what appears to be some sort of underground storeroom. Seems quite disorderly. Most likely not used for a long time.
The barrels here, are they the same as the fancy ones in...
No, these appear to be simple sort of ration packs. Should identify it as iron rations, meaning rations that don't spoil.
Okay, where are the others? They're...
Behind you.
We're in the tunnel.
Oh, just behind me?
Yes.
Just back like a mile or two.
And we can see fuck all.
Yes, it's completely dark down here. However, there are torches on the wall that could be lit.